Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hello, I'm Kevin Ortner with Renters Warehouse, and I'll be your host on REI Classroom today. We're going to talk about your secrets to building your rent-to-state portfolio.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by UglyOpportunities.com.
In the past, if you've seen some of the other episodes, we've talked about what rent-to-state is and really how to win. But what's the secrets to building a larger rent-to-state portfolio? And it really starts with assessing your portfolio if you've already started, or again, having a plan to make sure that you're on track to continue to build that over the long term. Many folks watching, or many people we talk to, already own some investment properties, or what we like to call rent-to-state. And oftentimes it starts by really analyzing those investments to find out if they're really the best ones to have. Perhaps it's time to sell one of those properties to buy a new one and use what's called a 1031 exchange to do that. And really look at that portfolio and understand what's your cash flow, what's your sell analysis on it, how much money can you make if you're going to sell that property. But ultimately also understand your cash on cash return and a cap rate analysis. We've talked about those in the past on REI Classroom. And so we won't dive deep into those calculations, but really understanding how your current portfolio is performing is a big part. So many people buy one or two or three homes or rental properties and just kind of forget about it. But on a yearly basis, at least really understanding how that property is performing and understanding if you can move that money around or get a new property to increase your overall portfolio strength is very important. Start small. This is something that is very interesting and oftentimes scary for people that are just getting into owning investment real estate or rent-to-state, and that is, where do I start? And the answer is just start somewhere. Start small, understand, again, your plan, where you want to go, but also understand that cheap doesn't always equal profitable. There's a lot of great deals in the market today, in almost everyone's market across the country, but you need to understand what you're getting into if you are going after what some of us might call a cheaper or less expensive property. Sometimes those can work out really, really well, but do your due diligence going in and make sure that if you are starting small or buying cheap, that you understand what rehab's going to have to go into it or what your ongoing maintenance and repair costs are going to be. Don't just buy the first thing you find. Don't fall in love with the property, but make sure you're finding properties that are competitively priced, maybe priced below market value, which you can certainly still find, especially if you're willing to go in and put a little sweat equity into building that property up to what it needs to be rented out. And take advantage of the inexpensive but needed renovations in a property. Don't overdo it. Depending on what kind of property you buy or what neighborhood that property is in is really going to dictate the amenities and the types of finishes you need in the home. But don't overdo it because you're not going to get that money back when it comes to rent. Make it very nice, make it clean, make sure it's upkept and ready to go, but you certainly don't need to be going with high-grade materials as you're renovating your rent-to-state or your rental portfolio. Be strategic about how you market your properties. Make sure that you're getting the best rent. That doesn't always mean the highest, and it certainly doesn't mean the lowest, but being competitively priced so you can rent it within that first month, but also maximize your long-term cash flow is important. If you have questions about how to price your property, make sure you talk to a local expert, whether it be a realtor or a local property manager, to help you in pricing that property. And really then also the important part to continue to build this is to be prepared for the unexpected. If you have some extra money set aside for the unexpected big major repairs, or you're prepared for those things and you're really treating it like a business, you're not going to get discouraged when those things come up. And it's going to allow you to continue year after year adding more real estate to your rent-to-state portfolio. So treat it like a business and understand it's a long-term plan. This isn't a get-rich-overnight scheme. This is something that takes dedication, that takes consistency, and that really takes a plan to develop into a winning rent-to-state portfolio. But at the end of the day, if you do these steps over 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to find yourself with a fantastic amount of real estate that your tenants are paying down for you, that's increasing in value, that rents are rising, and really sets you up for long-term success and potentially a great retirement with rent-to-state. That's all we have today on REI Classroom. Look forward to seeing you again soon.
Homevestors, the We Buy Ugly Houses folks, is a franchise system of hundreds of real estate investors that have purchased over 65,000 houses. If you'd like to learn more about the most powerful real estate investing system in existence, Whether you're a pro looking to take your business to the next level, or whether you have no experience at all but a burning passion to be successful in real estate investing, please visit flipnerd.com/ugly to learn more. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes store.